me you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.
About 3 inches of the white stuff has fallen, and the prognosticators say still 3 to 5 more to come tonight in Chicago as we welcome you to football under the lights at snowy Soldier Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former number 2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky. They go play action with Trubisky. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 23 yards, the final tally. Now Trubisky. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, 56 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On 2nd and 15 now. Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A run by Conner on 1st down, and a good one, as he'll get about 7 here. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 38, Roethlisberger now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Here we go. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Robinson, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Roethlisberger. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
I can't believe they even let you play.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. Now a timeout taken.
Come on, fellas.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Single.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Going deep for Moncrief. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have...
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. The 20. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all. And the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close quickly.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time.
Let's go.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Single.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Fourth down, here's Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Roethlisberger. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. And even 40 yards. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the sack on first down, Roethlisberger under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. It's caught by Moncrief. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Roethlisberger, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Bears are going to win the football game. Now a play fake here on first down. Robinson's got it. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Shakes off the sack. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.